Welcome to another episode of What's the Play. I am your host, JJ Gruden, and behind me or to the sides of me, whatever you want to call it, we have Matthew Tanner and the Book It with Trent Adia. Welcome back to another episode. I'm happy that you're here with us. A lot to go over from this past weekend, and another 3-0 stellar freaking weekend from Trent. I'm still baffled. I can't even speak right now. How do you feel after a 6-0 2 weeks?
I mean, I was actually 2-0-1 because I got a push on that Packers +3, but that doesn't defeat the purpose of me going undefeated again, back-to-back weekends. You guys doubted me. I never did. Book it. Lions, how about them?
I just think a push in general for you is like a win. I can count that as a win for you.
That's a huge dub.
But you know what?
Especially in that fluke game. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's true. The good ththing is, though, your boy went 3-0. We could turn over to Matt, the only loser on the panel so far. How's
2-1 is not losing. 2-1 is not losing. I'm losing on the year, but I'm only a game behind.
That's it.
I'm pissed that I pushed.
Is that graphic right? I'm a game behind.
Yeah, because JJ and I both have pushes, right? We both have pushes under our belts.
I don't think I've ever had a push yet.
Then how would that make sense?
Because I'm the freaking man. Because I'm not.
Go back to the year to date.
Yeah, we're good. I'm 9-6. He's 9-5-1. That makes perfect sense. Can we do math?
Yeah.
I mean, we bet on sports every week, and we think about the spreads and the totals and stuff, and we can't do a freaking 9-6 record. Come on, Trent. Come on, Matt.
No, he's not. He's okay. Fine.
I'm 9-5-1 technically. But hey, we'll take that. That's profit. That's units.
Look, yeah, you have a 9-5-1 record. That's all right. That's okay. There it is.
That's units.
Well, just to recap the week 2, I just want to let you guys both know that I can officially say that I am a degenerate, impulsive gambler.
Oh, really?
How come?
How so, you may ask? I went to a Chuck E. Cheese birthday party the other day. Was literally playing skee ball. Then I saw a bunch of things come across. What we did was, me and 2 of the other guys that we were there with, we ended up circling around the ball game where it drops, and then there's like a circle of like 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5 tickets. We all called out numbers, and we put $20 in the pot. And every time that one of those numbers hit, whoever called the right number, we collected the money. I walked out down 120.
At a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
I mean, dude,
that might be an all-time low.
I mean, dude, if you think about it, if you go back to arcades, all those games, though, are like casinos for like little kids. You had the one game where you try to stop it on the thing, but you kept on putting your money in like a compulsive, like degenerate gambler. You're trying to get it, couldn't get it. But that's just how it is. But anyway, let's go ahead
and
move forward. I did a lot better in the books this week than I did at Chuck E. Cheese, that's for sure. But let's recap some of the bad beats. There was one bad beat in particular I want to go over, and probably the best game of the day. I wish I had it live because I was watching it at home through my phone, just scrolling through the ticket. I wish I really had it. It was the Browns and the Chargers. And the Chargers are getting ready to score. Well, were they down 1 point, and they could just kick a field goal and call it a day. And then instead they get carried into the end zone by
how this all unfolded. First and goal. He'll dance and he'll stop and they'll push him in. The Browns pushed him in on a 3-yard touchdown. They take the lead right there.
Am I gone? Am I here? Does anyone hear me?
Yeah, we just watched the video. I think your phone might be messed up.
Oh, shit.
We just watched them get pushed into the end zone.
Away from that game for a reason, and thank God I did, because I would have taken the Browns, and they lost in a horrific fashion.
I'll tell you what, though, the Chargers are the real deal.
They are. They are the team to beat right now.
Yeah. They're probably going to win the division.
I mean, Justin Herbert, definitely to me right now. I mean, we talked about the MVP a couple of weeks ago. He's definitely up there. I mean, the way he performed against Cleveland, the defense like that, 5 TDs. I mean, unbelievable game. Matthew Stafford, you could say, kind of pulled back in the race a little bit after that game against Seattle. But overall, Herbert just looks like a different breed.
Yeah, he's legit. Like, any doubts I ever had about him, I did have a lot. I wasn't sure if he was actually going to be the real deal. and actually lead the Chargers to a playoff team, they are literally the team to beat. I don't think they're the favorite to win the Super Bowl by any means, but they might mess around and get there.
It's possible.
It's possible. It is possible.
Can we? Sorry, I don't know if we're moving on from this game or not. I can't go without talking about the bullshit game that just ruined my whole effing day.
Please, let's definitely talk about that one.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure it's the one time I'm okay with finding a way to bring it back to the fucking Eagles. The Eagles-Panthers game. Can we roll the video, please?
Jalen Hurts getting it back. Oh, it's blocked! The Eagles on special teams. The play of the day. T.J. Edwards blocks the punt, and Philly takes over at the 27. Straight ahead, it's Hurts pulling left side. He's in. The Eagles take the lead with 2:38.
It hurts to just relive that stupid moment.
Hey, Trent, I got 3 words for you.
Oh my God.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
I knew that was you were going to come on the show and say that exact dumbass term because they should not have won that game. They should not. And the Panthers should have had a touchdown in the end zone and not that stupid safety that just kept bouncing around. That's the difference in the game. Bullshit. Costing me my 6-teamer last leg. I hate the Panthers.
My uncle had the Eagles in a parlay. He texted me in like the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter, just quadruple texting me. I'm not answering. He's like, dude, Jalen Hurts sucks. He's not a real quarterback. I'm never butting the Eagles again in my life. I literally texted him back at the end of the game. I waited till the very end. I said, how you feel about Jalen Hurts? He texts me back and says, all-pro quarterback. He was so happy.
All pro, dude. Literally, the comment here: Panthers gave the game away. Couldn't have said it better myself.
I don't want to hear that shit because what was it, week 2 or week 3 when I was on the opposite side of both of you guys? The 49ers and the Eagles, and what was the other game? Trent and I were on the opposite pick. Basically, long story short, I didn't lose. The other team just gave the game away, and I said that, and you guys said, nope, can't say that.
Well, we're saying it this week because it actually happened this time.
What I do want to say, though, is Jalen Hurts is not an all-pro quarterback. He's probably the third best quarterback in the NFC East. I just want to reiterate that one more time. But let's talk about Jameis Winston, though, too. Jameis Winston had a hell of a game against the Washington football team. He started out a little slow. He threw an interception. He had a fumble recovery, but he kind of bounced back nicely. He had a 3-touchdown game. He was shredding the defense. He's looking like LASIK eye surgery works, and I want to invest in it in a little bit. I think he looks like a brand-new quarterback in Sean Payton's system.
For now.
For now.
Which means he'll look like shit next week.
For now.
JJ, your setup looks a little different. Are we on a different device? What's going on today?
I am on a different device. Unfortunately, I have to quarantine inside my house.
JJ, can you see comments or no?
I can only see the ones that are brought.
Someone commented and said, JJ, can you get closer to the camera? We can't see you. It reminds me of his TikTok videos where he's nice up and close. I have a few plays that can make you a little bit of money.
Make you pause for 5 minutes, a little bit of money.
That's right. Look how big my head is.
Wait, why are you quarantining?
I'm quarantining. My wife unfortunately has COVID.
Bummer.
So it's kind of tough. So I couldn't leave this house today. My setup, I have a nice little basement setup where I go to. It's actually at my parents' place. I go downstairs. It's like a little sound cave. I got a bunch of White Claws a bunch of Heinens I put in the fridge downstairs. I got the TVs. It's nice over there. Nothing bothers me. Now I got the dog rolling shit around down here. I hear a kid upstairs yelling at Fortnite. There's a bunch of stuff going on. There's a lot of distractions. So I apologize in advance.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work. At least you get to see my big, fat, beautiful face right now, even closer. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at the game. Isn't your wife with your Cowboys cheerleader? Shit. I like to pretend like she is sometimes. Oh, God. She might have heard that shit. I forgot she's in the house now. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at the game tonight. We have a game between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, honestly, is having one heck of a year, in my opinion. It's one of those guys that he should be kind of brought up in an MVP kind of a talk just because how well he's holding his team together. Keep in mind, he lost 3 of his starting running backs, all 3 of his running backs that were in the system that played in the system. Marcus Peters is gone. That defense looks a little bit deflated on paper coming into the season, just a little bit. They lost a couple key players. Offensive line, they lost a player on the offensive line. I thought that this team was done because we talked about coming into this year where we're like, do we take the Browns? It's good value. I think the Browns could end up winning this division. But right now, they're making a name for themselves, and they're doing a really good job at it. But they have a test today against the Indianapolis Colts. Trent, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at this hilarious comment down here.
I just tuned in. Was JJ saying he had to move back in with his parents after his missed bets?
That's exactly what he said. That's tough, JJ.
Possibly, yeah. Hopefully, no time soon. I haven't had to go to that resort yet, but good Lord.
Yeah, but what you were just saying, all I heard was Ravens -7, nuclear lock.
Yeah, what is Lamar? Hold on. What is someone in the comments tell us? Look up what Lamar's MVP odds are as of today. Because we talked a little bit about this early in the year. I think it was probably week 1 or 2. We said that Lamar and Russell Wilson, 2 guys that have to like put the team on their back and have to do more with less than pretty much any other quarterback in the league. We saw Russell go down with an injury. We saw Stafford emerge as an early MVP favorite, and then he had a couple regression type games. Lamar's got to be a top 3 to 5 candidate right now, I would imagine.
I would think it's Herbert, Stafford, Kyler Murray is definitely the big 3. I think Tom Brady is definitely ahead of there, especially after this game that he had against the Dolphins. Supermax GOAT, by the way.
Supermax GOAT.
Maybe
he's in the 5 to 7 range, probably.
I mean, but still, I mean, just sitting there, I mean, it's just one of those guys where I think that he definitely deserves more recognition than he's getting because I feel like he's not getting a lot. We just had a comment. Lamar plus 2,500 MVP, 25 to 1.
Yeah, that will go down to plus 2,000 after he scores.
Oh, man. So let's go ahead and look at some of the lines for tonight. We got it at 7 points in favor of the Ravens. Right now, I think I saw it hop to a 7.5. Matt, who do you like tonight and why?
I haven't seen it. Has it really hopped to 7.5?
I saw it on DraftKings earlier, probably before I hopped on.
I mean, JJ, I actually think you tweeted something earlier about how the Ravens play down a competition. I definitely agree with that. I think, I don't know. I mean, the Colts at the end of the day have a pretty solid secondary, a really good overall defense. I think 7's a lot of points. If I had to pick a side tonight, I'd probably go Indianapolis, but I'm not on either of these teams tonight. I just think if Carson Wentz is actually close to 100% healthy, like what he says he is currently, then I could see it being a field goal type game as long as the Colts defense shows up to play. I'm looking at Darius Leonard right now, coming off interception, forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries this season. He could have a big game at the linebacker position.
Yeah, I mean, I do think the Ravens do play down to their competition. You saw it against Detroit. They almost lost. Thank God for Justin Tucker's leg because we probably would have had another discussion about Lamar Jackson today about MVP if they didn't win that game. But yeah, I mean, the Colts right now, their backs are against the wall. They're 1-3. I think that they're the second best team in the AFC South. I think the Titans are legitimately better, but they can make a run there at the end. I even told Trent, I remember back in July, that I like the Colts to win that division. I kind of still stand by that. They had a tough first stretch of games, but this could be the difference right here. If they can beat this team on the road, they're right back into the thick of things.
This division's trash. Oh, trash.
The AFC South,
like being the second best in the division at 1-3, like that doesn't say very much. The Titans are so fluke also.
They had a hard schedule. I mean, they lost to Seattle. They ended up losing to the Rams. I forgot who they lost week 3. Lost in week 3, but then they beat the Dolphins on the road. But it'll show me a lot they can win tonight. Carson Wentz. This is a curious thing. So Carson Wentz, I was talking to my brother about this. If he plays 75% of the games, they owe the Philadelphia Eagles a first-round draft pick. Mm-hmm. So if you're the Indianapolis Colts and you're looking like, say, what is it, 18 or 17 games this year, so you're about the 4-8 mark, right? 4-8. You don't think that you're going to get in? Do you bench Carson Wentz the rest of the year and not give up that draft pick?
Yeah, I mean, it depends how Tennessee does, but I think it's going to be too tight for them to risk it. They're going to go for it.
God damn.
By the way, somebody commented and asked if we're still doing a Thursday show. Yeah, to answer that question, it's going to be Mondays and Thursdays, 7:30 Eastern time every week now.
Yes.
And by the way, before we continue to talk about this Ravens game, I want Nick to roll the video because I don't want Trent forgetting about the bet he lost to me last week. I don't care that he went 3-0. Nick, roll the tape. Let me be very clear before you give me this wager. You can't back out of it like JJ, okay? So if you're going to give me a wager, you better be ready to honor it. Let's hear it.
If this game goes under, I get to decide what TikTok trend dance you're doing.
Oh, my goodness.
And if it goes over, then you get to do the same.
I mean, I would rather make a bet. I mean, I'm down to do that. Don't get me wrong, but I would rather make a bet of you walking into like a Walmart or Target with a sign saying you're the worst sports bettor on the planet, and you have to do an entire lap through Walmart with that sign held up, and Nick has to film you doing it. Come on, Nick. I know you got the graphic too. There it is. There it is.
Should be a good one. And you know what?
I think I did you a favor here, Trent, because if you and Nick, I mean, not if, but when you actually do this, I'm taking the over of 2.5 million views on this TikTok video of you walking through Walmart. I got the over at 2.5 million views on this video. So at the end of the day, you're still winning, even though you're losing this bet.
I mean, that's a high over.
Bro, that video is going viral, like super viral. Because I'm gonna have Nick's got to film reactions. That's the key. Like we need 2 cameras. We need one camera on you the whole time, and then we need one camera on just people's reactions in Walmart. I just want to see that so badly.
Someone said you should do it in a casino. Someone said you should do it in a casino. I'm the worst bettor of all time.
I mean, a casino would be cool too, but like a Walmart, it'd be so random. Like
all right,
people like grocery shopping and they just look over and they see Trent walking by with a sign.
Hey, at least I'm gonna honor this shit because I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna go to Walmart with the sign in the next 7 to 10 days. Where's the pie in the face?
That's right. That's right. What we got to do is I got to make a trip out to Vegas. We tack the Walmart together. I'm outside getting pied. And then people are just seeing you walk in with a sign saying that I'm the worst sports bettor of all time. There's going to be a lot going on that have no idea if they're still at a Walmart after seeing all this shit.
Yeah, no. Well, I would go to a casino and do it there, but we're in California, unfortunately, so can't do that. But
we'll make a trip.
Your ass, I'll be in a Walmart.
We'll make a trip soon. All right, people are getting antsy in the comments. Let's talk about this Baltimore Ravens game tonight.
I'm nuking the 7, boys. Buy the hook. Don't be a cheap fuck. Buy the cheap hook.
We know where Trent's at. Honestly, if I'm betting aside here, I think I'm taking the Colts +7. I just think that there's way too much value. I think Vegas really underestimated the Colts. There was a stat. It was either last season, and I hate resulting back to last season or 2 seasons ago or whatever, but the Colts had the most games decided by 1 possession. I feel like Wright is a really good Frank is a really good coach. And I think that he's going to make this a ball game. He figures out ways to get his players involved and ways to win. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think, especially with Darius Leonard on the defensive side of the ball. I think it's going to be a good game.
Is this an official play?
It's not an official play. I couldn't get behind it because I can also see I have no angle here. I have 3 player props for tonight. That's the only thing I have, but I would take it as +7. I would probably take that.
All right, let's hear the player props because I agree with you. I'm leaning towards the Colts, but I don't like either side enough to bet it.
You got any player props, JJ?
I'll give you my player prop. I'm looking at I even brought out the Louisville Cardinals for Lamar Jackson. I'm taking his over 62.5 rushing yards tonight. I like that he was brought out to saying that he can by his teammates saying that he is a quarterback last week. You heard it all the time about how that was a huge game for them to win against that defense. They didn't look too stout, though, the Denver Broncos defense against the Steelers this past weekend. However, I think that this defense is a lot better than the Denver Broncos defense. I think that they have a lot more to lose here on this game. They're going to be playing for a lot more. And I honestly think that Lamar Jackson, after this game, is going to be turned into another running back by the fans on social media. That's what I think.
Because he's just going to be so successful running the ball, or just because he can't throw the ball in this game?
Just because he's going to be so successful running the ball than he is going to be throwing the ball. And if they don't win, it's going to make matters even worse. So they better hope.
I got 2 words for you.
Yeah.
That you might need to be careful about on this Russian stat. That's Darius Leonard.
Okay.
But I don't hate the bet. I don't hate it
either. That seems kind of low.
Yeah. The over on his yards is what, 225? On Lamar's passing yards?
I don't know.
I think it's a little low. To be honest with you, if you look at his stats from the past game, I think every game so far he's passed over 250 yards. And the fact that it's only 225 today, it did jump up to 232. I kind of got it a little bit later, but I thought that was a good number where it was at. I just think it's a little suspicious, and that's why I hopped on that one. And I think that his rushing yards are a little high. I think his primetime games when he scores a rushing touchdown is like almost every game that he's played in his career. I can't remember the exact stat, but I know it's more than 80%.
I ain't touching that. That's sus. I don't like taking over and passing yards on running backs too often, especially if it's over 230 yards.
Matt,
you got a player prop tonight?
I haven't really looked enough at this game, but honestly, I don't hate. I'm gonna be honest. I don't hate the over on his rushing yards. If I had to pick one of the props that you picked, I would take the over on his rushing yards. I mean, that could be two. That could literally be 2 runs for him.
Can we see your whiteboard? Does it say "Do not bet on primetime games"? Just because it's
I had the funniest response to that.
It's empty tonight. Yeah, I'm surprised Trent didn't stitch it and write his own shit.
It's 3 minutes long, dude. You can't stitch those.
Well, you can still screen record it and then do something. I was gonna be I mean, this is a legitimate game to bet on. What was the game? What game was it that I did that? Jags Bengals or some shit.
It was like you don't have to bet on every game, and it was gonna cut to me, and it was gonna be like, yeah, if you're a bitch.
Give me some player prop options in the comments, and I'll give you guys my pick. I see a couple right now.
I got something for the chat to ride. Ravens -6.5 parlayed with the Dodgers ML units. That's not an L. That is not an L. Dodgers win tonight. Ravens cover the 6.5. I bought it down to 6.5. I bought a full point. That's gonna smack. I'm currently sweating out the Rays right now, and I'm praying to God it's still 0-0.
Do we have anyone in the backstage that we want to bring on just in case?
Yeah, let's get him. Bring some guests in. I'm gonna send a blast out too right now.
The chat just keeps screwing with my head here on this Rays score. What's good, Christian?
What's up?
What up, Christian?
How you guys doing?
Good. How you doing?
What are we sipping on?
Was that a 40?
No.
Oh. Awesome.
I'm not that broke yet.
Shit, I might be after tonight's game.
Yeah, who you got tonight, Christian?
I'm taking the Ravens -6.5. Buying the point. I think Colts aren't good. I don't know. I think this game is a toss-up, though, but I think the Ravens are going to take it at the end.
I agree, sir. That's
Trent parlay as well. Rays and Dodgers. Sweating that right now.
Are we still on zeros in that Sox game?
Yeah, bottom of the third.
Beauties. Yeah. Well, good luck on that 6.5, Christian. I'm tailing it with you.
Let's get it. See you guys later.
Good luck, Christian.
Love to see it. It.
I think it's really underrated to buy points in NFL. Just
Uncle Rico.
Rico?
Uncle Rico, you there?
Rico's gone.
No Uncle Rico.
Rico.
Matt? Who's Matt?
Is he back?
What's up, Matt? How's it going?
What's going on?
How you doing?
What is good?
We got that Walmart.
How we doing? How we doing?
Cricket Wireless.
Good. So I got one prop for tonight. I think I got one prop for tonight. Is that better?
Yeah. Let's hear the prop.
It's better.
Yep.
I think I saw it in the comments too. I think Carson Wentz over 233.5. Absolute lock. I think the Ravens, they haven't really impressed me very much this year on defense. They're giving up over 350 yards a game on defense. I think Jonathan Taylor is going to open up that pass game. Derek Carr dropped over 400 yards on them. Mahomes dropped over 350. So I think I think Wentz destroys that prop tonight over 233.5.
It's a ballsy play. I don't like Carson Wentz or taking his overs, but I mean, that Ravens D is sketchy, so I don't blame you for taking it.
Yeah, I don't think their D has been very good this year, and I think Wentz is the healthiest he's been in a while. He did show a lot of flashes on the Eagles of being really good, and I think he really finds his stride tonight. So I think that over 233 is a good number.
I actually like it. I like it a lot.
No, you don't. Tail it.
I might have to.
Who does Carson Wentz have to throw to? There's Mo Alley Cox, Jack Doyle, and Pittman. I can't name the other receiver on the. Oh, there's Paris Campbell.
Pascal, I think Pascal could have a good game tonight. I think Pittman
there
too.
Is, Pascal.
So I think he definitely has some options
Pittman's
that he can throw the ball to. Hines too out of the backfield. He hasn't really done much this year yet, but I think he definitely has some weapons. So I think that they're going to have to get that passing game going to keep up with the Ravens tonight.
I agree.
I like it.
I agree. I do like that, though. I think the Ravens defense, especially if they come to play, I think that Carson Wentz is going to have to throw over 232.
Yeah, I mean, if they have any chance of winning tonight, he's going to have to throw the ball. So I think it's a good value play.
For sure.
Someone said Pittman over 4.5 receptions.
Wow.
Uncle Rico? What up, Uncle Rico?
You're muted, Rico.
Can't hear. You're muted, Rico.
Oh, my fault. I said what's good. How y'all doing?
What's good, Rico? How we doing?
I'm chilling, man. Ready to watch the Ravens win. You know, I got a little parlay on them, so hopefully they hit. It's just a money line, so I'm pretty confident in that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That. Was it payout? How many legs was that parlay?
It was just 3.
Okay.
Just a cheeky one, you know, guaranteed money.
Cheeky.
Yeah, it was it wasn't guaranteed. Actually, this was one of the most frustrating weeks because it was the Vikings winning straight up, Packers winning straight up as well. I had a heart attack after every missed field goal. And now the Ravens, yeah.
That
it was now looking back at it, it wasn't that good to be honest, you know, but their lucks are on my side this week, I guess. So hopefully I can just slide through.
That game was ridiculous.
All right, I got something to say here. All 4 analysts just picked the Ravens to win.
No.
You know it happens usually when that happens. Booger, Steve, I just missed the other 2. I think it was it Randy? Randy Moss? I don't know. But all 4 analysts just picked the Ravens to win. Lock in the Colts money line now.
I mean, you might have to.
No.
Did you guys watch that Sunday morning game, Jets-Falcons? Every analyst. In what world does all 4 analysts pick the New York Jets to win? I woke up Sunday morning. First thing I turn on TV, I see all 4 analysts have the Jets to win, like convincingly against the Falcons. Next thing you know, the Falcons come out and put up 10 on them in like the first 5 minutes and then never look back.
That was your first sign to wake up and slam the Falcons ML.
I mean, yeah, and Ridley was out though. It was just such a
it got close at the end too. It was 27-20. So then they had the Jets had a little window of opportunity, but yeah, why pick the Jets? And 4 straight times, that's just a bad sign.
Zach Wilson's just not that guy, pal.
No, he's not.
I
was not up at 6:30 in the morning for that game, unfortunately. That's what time it started here in California.
JJ, would you rather have Zach Wilson or Jalen Hurts for your franchise?
Taylor Heineke. I'd rather have Hurts. I would rather have Hurts.
Hey.
I would rather have Hurts.
Can we not bring him up right now?
Yeah. Oh man. We have anyone else back there?
Hey there.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
I have a $100 bill right here, and I need to know what to do with it tonight, man.
Colts money line.
Seriously?
Put it on Doyle to score the first tutty.
Yeah, hang on a second. I got to use this bill.
Oh my God, dude.
We're definitely gonna get our YouTube.
Why do we let this guy back on the
now
show?
what do we need to
Why do we let
who's
him
up
back
next?
on the goddamn show? This kid, he never brings anything to the table except mischief. Straight up mischief.
Why are you guys kicking me off for, man? I think I'm a great host. Not host. Well, I could be a host. Can I be a host?
How did he get back?
Oh, I mean, I can.
Yo, just put it on Doyle and call it a night.
What's Doyle's
I'm a
odds?
nihilist, by the way. I'm a nihilist.
What is that?
I believe in nothing, man.
All right, why do we keep letting him in? Why?
The best was how do you get back?
Yeah, I don't understand how he made it. I thought we moved on.
He throws a change up though, that's for sure. Oh my God. Oh, it was.
Someone just texted me, Trent, and said, "Tell Trent we need to fill the FanDuel lineup."
I know, dude. I'm screwed because I didn't have enough time to like hype it up. Who texted
Yeah,
you
so
that?
I got a question for both of you guys. Who would you guys on TikTok like to see join our show this Thursday night? Any names that come to mind? I want to hear it, JJ.
Are you asking me?
Huh? You go for, you or Trent.
Let's get McNasty in here, and I'd love to have him say the shit he said in his video to our face. You know,
Wait, who's that?
McNasty.
No, it's McNugget.
I thought his name was McNugget Sports or something.
It's McNugget. He's the one who posted on Twitter. He had a 3-team live money line parlay. Look, and if you want to invest in something like that, that's fine. Go for it. But yeah, minus.
Oh, is that the one where he had Alabama money line?
Yes, and he had a minus 2,500 play, a minus 1,000 play, and like a minus 170. I mean, what you're doing there is only giving yourself an extra maybe $50, $100 maybe.
Well, what did he have? 1,500 on it?
Yeah, 1,500 to win like 1,290.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Someone just commented Chuck Goldberg. I'd love to have Chuck on the show.
I would love Chuck.
Somebody said Smart Money Sports. I think we've talked to him before. I think he might come on soon. Someone said SBE. SBE will never join our show, but he's more than welcome to.
It's SBE. The two people who I really want to have a conversation with. Okay, I want to have two conversations. Actually, three. One was McNasty. Let's have a little conversation here, buddy. Two, let's go with TKO Bets. This man, I don't know what he does or what. I just don't understand who this person is. All right. I mean, he looks like a piece of filleted chicken before raw, and he comes at me and he blows up my accounts and blows up my feed with all these burner accounts. One time, if you are so obsessed with us and me and whatever, come on the show and have a little conversation with me. SBE, he will never join. Personally, I can put him in his place just like that. That's how I feel. If he is given 5 seconds, I'll shut his shit down. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but to be honest with you, he wouldn't last 15 seconds on the show because I think we would kill his career.
Yeah, he ain't coming on his show.
So SBE, TKO, and McNasty, that's your three?
Yeah, I would love if they came on.
Trent, do you have anybody, or do you agree with JJ? Do you have anyone else you'd like to see on?
We would need Dr. Phil to come in and moderate.
I mean, someone commented Vegas Dave.
That would be ideal.
Dave would be pretty good. Vegas Dave would be pretty good.
Someone said SBE is the Vegas Dave of TikTok.
SBE doesn't belong in the same category as Vegas Dave. He's in his own realm. That's like his own, like he's in the own atmosphere of shitty people. These guys, he is so full of himself. I mean, dude, I said it from day one. from day freaking one. I don't understand how he gets all the likes and comments and stuff that he gets. Algorithm.
I don't either, dude.
Trent, someone said the Sox are up 3-0.
I know, dude. I know.
Sorry, Trent.
So bummed, dude. That's a stinger. It's all right. We'll make it back with this Ravens lock tonight. But damn it.
I would really like Chuck on the show, though. Chuck Goldberg. That's who I really want on the show.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so we got our 4 then. Those are the 4 we want on.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna make a graphic. We're gonna make a graphic with those 4 on it.
Wanted on the show. All right. Well, we're about to get underway with kickoff here, and I need to make sure this fucking thing gets filled so I can play some DFS tonight.
All right. We'll come back. We'll see you guys back on Thursday. Good show. I'm excited to give out a play because there's something that I absolutely love.
No, that's my statement. I actually know who you're going to take. I promise you I know who it is.
What does it begin with? The letter?
Actually, I don't know, but if it's again, I think you're going to take the Bucks against my Eagles. You're not?
Mm-mm.
I mean, you might still take that, just not as a max play. Or you're not going to touch it?
Well, I know the Bucks are definitely going to beat the Eagles. There's no doubt about it in my head. But
by 8 or more?
Is it 8 right now?
I saw a 7, which is just, to me, it's just crazy. I mean,
I'd still take him 7. I'll take him 7. Hell yeah, I'll take him 7.
You'll take him -7?
8's a different story. I would have to buy that 8 down to 7, but.
So this might have a bet. This might have a bet between us written all over it this week.
Oh my God! Yeah, please have at it. Please.
The thing is, though, if I bet the Eagles, then they won't cover.
Matt, please do that. Please do that. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's look. Trent's antsy. I think his fingers are starting to tremble on the table a little bit. His degenerative senses are tingling. Let's go ahead. Let's knock it out, and we'll see you guys on Thursday. Go Colts.
Yeah.